Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21 live here on the channel. Today I am going to be taking a look at Oakmont Country Club. This one was designed by the Cleve and I've got a feeling it's going to be our toughest test on the game to date. So let's take a look at the course conditions. We are leaving everything at default. Fairways are firm, greens are firm, green speed is fast, so it's going to be a real challenge, I do expect. We do have 5 tee options. We are going to be playing off the green tees, which are playing 7,208 yards. But really looking forward to the challenge here. I have been in the driving range for about 10 minutes, not really feeling my game this morning, but certainly looking forward to the challenge here. This is a well renowned course for playing extremely tough. I'd imagine if my game's not at the top, if it's level here, this could be a really stressful round. A slight fast there. We are going to find the left hand side of this fairway, and that should leave us a downhill approach into this first green. With the greens being firm and fast, we're certainly going to have to lay up short of the flag stick today. So I'm just going to play this pitch and wedge. There is a slope, probably about 10 to 12 feet short of the flagstick. If we can find that, this ball should trickle down towards it. There's the huge kick from the firm fast greens, and we should just about have enough legs to find that slope. It should start to filter down towards the pin, and that is a really good approach shot. Really happy with that one. It is going to give us a look at birdie here. Green speeds are 179. This ball is going to break quite aggressively to the left. Just going to have to tap these putts. Should turn. Oh, it did. Oh my goodness, that actually looked as if it caught or ran over the top of the cup there. Cellophane wrap cups by the looks of things. But we do pick up a solid par and we make a good start to this round. But this course is located mostly in Plum. I think only a small portion of the property is actually located in Oakmont suburbs of Pittsburgh, which is in western Pennsylvania. So good tee shot there, taking the 3 wood, so it's going to leave us more or less a full sand wedge or pitching wedge into this elevated green. But the course was originally designed by Henry Fownes in 1904 and Tom Fazio remastered it in 2015. But wow, look at this for a brutal approach shot here. That slope at our feet should really move us to the right here. So just setting us down the left hand side of the pin. Don't want to apply too much backspin. The ball could spin all the way back. We get the perfect. That ball at our feet hardly moves to the right at all. I have noticed that on a few occasions, guys, that the slope says it's a lot more punishing than how it actually plays. But we've got a 13-foot putt for birdie here, down 2 inches. This is just going to be touch dead weight. It's got a chance if it does turn, and we do pick up our first birdie at Oakmont Country Club. I think the last time this course actually held a PGA Tour event was the 2007 US Masters, and the course record is still currently held by Johnny Miller, which is he shot a 63 back in the 1973 US Open. But beautiful tee shot there. We get the perfect, and with that we have really destroyed that ball. 321 yards down the fairway. It's another approach shot where we are going to be playing off a severe slope. The course is actually renowned for its slopes, but it looks like this ball is going to take a firm bounce, so certainly want to land this short of the flag stick. The ball is going to move hard left at our feet here. 4 mph wind should just about help us out once the ball gets up into the air. It's a slight slope, may actually work out in my favour there. This should kick aggressively. Look at that, huge kick. It's actually a really unrealistic kick, guys, to be honest. Not sure what I think about the firm greens here. At times it does feel as if the ball's landing and concrete. It kind of takes the realistic game physics that we have been given in this year's game out of the equation. But we do pick up our second birdie, back-to-back birdies. Very tight fairway here on the fourth. But that bunkers on the left are heavily featured in screenshots for the course. But solid tee shot there, and we do find the left hand side of this fairway. I think we can take this on with driver here. I normally play the fast, so we're just going to lie for that. Once again, the slope at our feet is going to take us round to the right. Oh, I actually played a slow. We did push it right, so we've been deservedly punished for that poor shot there. Try to execute the driver off the deck. But that bunkers that we did see at the start of the hole, I think they're referred to as the church pews bunker. I think they're actually in play in the third and fourth holes. They are massive bunkers. Should be a good recovery. This should release well out of there for us. We are going to get a look at birdie here, albeit from 10 feet. 16 feet, sorry guys. Not 10 feet. Like I say, my eyes are playing up at the moment. That's got a chance if we played it firm enough. Oh, it looks like we have. And we do pick up 3 consecutive birdies here. So great start to the round. We are 3 under through the first 4 holes. This is probably one of the shortest par 4s on the course. So we are going to have to tee off with a 3-wood once again. Looking to leave probably a full lob wedge or sand wedge into the green here. Horrible swing line though. Just can't seem to get any consistency going with my swing line at the moment. I have watched a few other guys playing the game and they don't seem to have an issue with their swing line. They've obviously nailed the technique. Let's see if we can get this lob wedge spinning back. That slight slope is probably going to... Yeah, see that slopes? They're so unpredictable at times. It's so hard to accurately counteract how far they're going to carry the ball. But 21 feet long there due to the 101%, which I'm quite accustomed to playing with now. But that slight downhill slope really affected the yardage of our ball. And what a putt that is though. Wow. That is 4 straight birdies here. And what a fantastic start to this round. And we do move on to one of the par 3s. I think the 8th, I think it's the 8th, is the longest, one of the longest par 3s in the world. And it'll be interesting to see if we're in between clubs for it. But 5-iron here. Going to allow that wind to take us round and try and use the slope. It's at the right hand side of the green. Far superior swing tempo and execution. Oh, we're long. I think we're going to miss that slope yet. And that is going to leave us a long putt. And on these greens, these aren't the kind of putts you want to leave yourself at Oakmont. It is downhill. This is really going to break extreme right here. Don't want to play this too firm. Should really start to swing hard right now. I tell you what, it's got a chance. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit aggressive there. But decent read. We've got the 7-footer for the par, which we convert, and we are going to remain at 4 under par. Now, to my knowledge, and the occasions I have played this course on previous games of the franchise, like the Golf Club 2019, the Golf Club 2, and the Golf Club, the back 9 is always more challenging than in the front 9. So if you're going to try and get birdies on the card, I think your best bet is the front 9. So still a lot of work to do here. Right, I'm going to try and land this short and kick it up that right hand side. It looks like the green should kick us to the right here. I think it's the only way we can get close to this. This ball is really going to move. It should come up short and see if we can get that kick towards the right hand side. Put a slight slow on that. That is going to affect us early. The minimal slow there, guys. It was due to the altering we made of the club. We really lofted that club there. And obviously your timing bar and swing plane becomes a lot tighter. Get in. Oh, great rescue shot there. And we should pick up the par. But I think it's one of these courses with a new, tougher game mechanics that one mistake on this round, like if you miss a fairway or something, is really going to cost you in this game. Oh, now, here it is the 8th. Look at this, guys, 277 yards. Driver's far too long, and look at that. I do not want to leave myself that putt coming back. My goodness, if you're long in this pin and leave yourself a putt, I don't think you're going to have a makeable putt back unless it goes in the hole. This is probably going to come up short. I don't think it's got the legs to kick on, but it should leave us a little chip shot that hopefully we can get close. But that is a brutal green if you are long. Wow. Really can't see that ball stopping if you're up in that top plateau with these firm, fast greens. So let's see if we can get this releasing out and working its way up towards the cap. Is it in? Oh, it didn't have the legs. Great line. It was tracking really well. And we do pick up another par. And we are going to go on to the 9th hole. 4 under par. The 14 off, I would have took this. Like I say, I'm not playing particularly well. But we are managing to get the odd birdie here and there. There's another slight slow, and look at that, guys. Look how punishing that is. My swing line slightly pushed it right as well. And these are the kind of shots at Oakmont you don't want to find yourself in. I think we can get up in the dance floor though. This should kick on from the fairway, I would expect, with the yardages we've been left. And it should kick right. See if we can get it running up towards the flagstick. There we go, there's a perfect. Now this should kick right. It may have a chance of getting up close towards the pin. It's got up past the slope. And that is a really good shot from there. It's going to leave us another tough putt. I mean, just look at the contours in this green. I hope none of you subscribers suffer from epilepsy, because these bloody colours and the way they're moving could trigger a fit. So let's see if we can get this track in. It should really start to turn. Don't think I've hit it hard enough, have I? Oh, I tell you what, decent line, just didn't hit it firm enough.
Never like leaving those short. Okay, let's go.
But I'll take the par from there after finding the bunker
With that, we will move on
off the tee. So solid front 9.
It's going to keep you at 4 under.
But we now move into the more challenging
Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with.
back 9 of the course, in my opinion. This is a very tight fairway here. If we do execute a good tee shot here, it should leave us nothing more than a 9 iron. There's a perfect. Slightly pushed it right. Look how long that's hanging up in the air though. That is going to be a monster drive. Didn't expect that carry. And with that, certainly going to be looking at a wedge now. I wish the game would stop giving me pitch shots by default. It's so frustrating. Why would anyone pitch a shot from 104 yards? So we're going to be using the gap wedge here. That slope at our feet's really going to move us over to the left hand side. It seems that every approach shot, we've nailed the perfect. This should be really, really good. It seems like every approach shot, oh, we're long, is off a severe slope. It is getting a little bit tiresome, to be honest. I do know that the course is renowned for being a slopey course, but I didn't think it was this brutal. Can't recall it being as slopey as this in previous versions of the course. Good putt though.
That was going to be fantastic.
Almost drained it.
Putt, just didn't draw.
But happy to walk away with a par there
Tapping
after that poor approach shot into the green.
Hole number 11 coming up.
And let's move on to hole number 11. So the winds died down. Lovely spring morning it looks like. Oh, there's a huge slow. That honestly didn't feel like a slow. I do know a lot of you guys are saying that on the PS4 you experience a lot of random moments. If anything, I felt like I swung fast there. But I certainly do not have the tempo down to a fine art yet. I would say probably 6 out of 10 are perfects. So if I was to take 10 shots, 6 of them would be perfect tempos. Maybe that's being generous. But it's all we could hope for there was the bunker. Try and splash this out. Oh, I tell you what, I didn't expect that to come up as short as that. It's going to leave us a 6-foot putt for the par save. That is one part of my game that I have a lot of trust in, is my scrambling. And I think at times, regardless of how good a player you are going to have to scramble at times in this course. But wow, look at the severity of the slopes in this green, in this fairway. This is just going to kick hard, right? Fortunately, we got the perfect. I just hope we're not punished and it kicks us all the way off into the rough. Tell you what, it could well do that. Wow. I think the fairways are just a little bit too extreme here, guys, to be honest. We are going to try and chase this driver down here. This ball's certainly going to move right at our feet.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
I don't think it moved that much, to be honest. Probably going to kick into this greenside bunker. But once again, happy with that because we can splash this out. Try and get the up and down for birdie here. 17 yards. Let's go with the Sam wedge. Going to fully apply the spin. This should sit down fairly quickly. Should filter down towards the pin now. Could have played that a little bit better. We did get the very slow. And with that, the ball went hard right out of the bunker. But it is a putt from 6 feet. Oh, I played that too firm. I know I played that too firm. Disappointed not to get the birdie there, guys. But we'll take it on the chin. That was a mistake from me. But these greens are so quick. That putts like that, you've really got to be delicate with them. But we are on the 13th hole. It's another challenging par 3. Just try to use that slope there to my advantage. Need to execute the perfect that is close to it here to get this to work. But 5-iron should just be about perfect. There we go. One of our better swings. Is it going to catch that slope? Should work its way down now. Oh, it's dying a death. That ball felt as if it landed on a soft green there. But we do have a putt from 29 feet, down 4 inches. Once again, this is going to swing hard left here. I felt that's a good weight. Has it got the legs? Oh, it's going to come up short.
Oh, well, yeah. Didn't quite
Not getting any real consistency with the weight of my putts from range here yet. But I think it's the fact that you're scared to overhit your putts in this game, especially on this course. So I think we've been proved right here. I'm certainly finding the back 9 more difficult than the front 9. No need to use driver here. Just going to take the 3-wood. Try and find the fairway. Timing in some of my shots has been exquisite. I mean, that's right bang in the middle of the timing bar. And it should leave us another wedge once again off of another slope here. Oh, don't want to be left of that pin. But look at these slopes, guys. It's even in links golf, you don't really come across as many slopes as this. Oh, it's a slow. I knew it was a slope. We are going to be hugely punished for that. It's going to come up short right now.
Approach shot worked out. Just
Poor swing time in there.
all right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt.
It's another putt from 33 feet from distance. Tell you what, these greens are very, very challenging. But loving the fact that on this game with its difficulty settings, that's got a chance, you know, that I'm being punished for every minimum or minor mistake I am making. I do find it so refreshing. So, par golf so far in the back nine. Only really had one good look for birdie, and that was on the par 5, which we didn't take. Slight slope. This is actually the first time I've used this driver. It is the tailor-made. It's the longer option from the tailor-mades. And as you can see, the timing bar is very minimal. Let's see if we can float this 9-iron. Or is that going to be too much? We're in between clubs here actually with these firm fast greens. So just try to float this 9-iron into the green. Hooray, we don't really have a slope at our feet. I think it's the first time of the round so far. So just fully spinning this back. Slight slope at our feet that will give us a few extra yards here. Oh, there's a slope. What is going on with my swing time in here on my short game? It's going to leave us about a pin high putt from 30 foot. Just some of my approach shots today have not been good enough. It's another putt. It's really going to swing hard right from the left here. Weight is so crucial in these greens. Good putt line. Go on, turn. Get in. There we go, guys. What a fantastic putt that is. Who needs to get within 10 feet of the pin when you can make the occasional putt like that? And John wants a quick replay. I think it's worth a replay. We won't skip it. But that is a fantastic putt. Could argue I didn't reward wasn't deserving of a birdie there after that approach shot, but good read. Like the saying goes, guys, driving's for show. Puttings for dough. Oh, we're really in between clubs here. These par 3s are brutal, so let's see if we can just really sting this 5-wood. Try and land this at the front of the green or the fairway and just see if we can kick it up towards the pin as far as possible, but I still think we're going to come up a good bit short. Probably our best swing off the round there. I don't think it's going to get up that slope, but the green should start to turn right here. It's going to leave us a long uphill putt, but I think that's the best outcome we could have done with the yardage we have in our bag. It's a 52 feet putt. If I can get this within 5 feet, I'm happy. This is really going to turn hard right the last few feet. Pushed it slightly right. It's really going to start to swing hard right now. Come on, get in. Get in. Oh, it's a great effort. What a fantastic effort that was. Very happy with that outcome. And it means we are going to save the par. So, 2 holes to play here at Oakmont. And I would say this has probably been the most challenging course that I have played to date on PGA Tour 2K21. So I think we could drive this. This is a really short par 4. Shortest par 4 on the course. We got the perfect, but I think this ball's going to kick hard right. Could leave us a little splash shot if we don't find the green. Oh, it's a great effort. It's actually going to be a chip shot. So 12 yards out. I think we need to go sand wedge here. And just apply a bit of backspin so it checks up Should release out. Should have enough yardage to get to the pin. It's just getting the line here. Oh, I put a slight slow on it. If it wasn't for that slow, it could have been a far better outcome. But we'll take that. This should give us our second birdie. I was going to say our first birdie. Our second birdie off the back nine. And with that, we move to 6 under par. So the final hole of Oakmont Country Club, guys, is a tight par 4 here. I mean, it's amazing. This is a huge course, an open course, but the tight fairways, the bunkers, and the tree line make you feel so enclosed in. Oh, it's going to kick into the bunker, isn't it? That's what you get for playing a slope. I think every mistake we've played has been highlighted in this course today. We're not going to get up onto the green here with the yardage we have. That won't get past the bunker. So I'm just going to have to try and lay up here. Try and get this as far down the fairway as possible. And leave a little splash shot. Hopefully it's not a pitch or a flop. Looks like it could be a splash shot. 38 yards. We do have a 33-yard splash option. So, okay, so we're really going to de-loft this. Just try and get it up to that little gully on the green that you've seen there. It's probably going to come up a little bit short, but hopefully it releases out well here and leaves us a slight uphill putt. Should kick right. It has done. And that should leave us a very makeable putt for par here.
Alright, 8 feet to the
Let's see if we can save the up and down. So this is for a 64, which is good scoring on Oakmont. But guys, really good course. Go out there and play it. I think for a more realistic experience, I would turn the green firmness from firm down to moderate. And I think you will have a more enjoyable and realistic round. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.